going into college football, we actually got some good things to talk about in a long time for college football. One big news broke last week that Arch Manning was committing to Texas. That is huge for Texas, as Arch Manning was looking at different schools like Georgia, Alabama, etc., things like that. But he commits to Texas. What do you think about that, Jake?
It's not surprising. Texas seemed to always be the number one, even though none of them ever said it. Everyone just kind of figured. And I was telling you earlier, it just kind of shows a lot about Georgia's ability to develop a quarterback, like a really star quarterback. Because there's no reason a 5-star number one quarterback would not go to Georgia right now, because there's going to be a vacancy by the time Arch Manning is getting into college. And he went to Texas, where they have another 5-star highly rated recruit starting this year.
Yeah, and it's going to be
He'll be there next year.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I mean, you've talked about this, and I said, what if Quinn Edwards walks down this season, beats Alabama, leads Texas to the playoffs? Maybe they don't win a national championship, but leads them to the playoffs. What are they going to do now? Because Arch Manning ain't going to sit. So,
yeah,
what happens? What happens? It's very interesting.
Well, yeah, they've been more old-fashioned with his recruitment, where it's just kind of like low down, no social media talk, really. I mean, people try to guess, but they don't really know. No one really knew where he was going to go. They just assumed.
Yeah.
And they could be the same way with that, too, is, hey, redshirt him, wait a year. But I doubt the boosters will like that, because they probably had to pay a little money for Arch Manning. They don't want to see him sit.
Yeah, if anything, might be a transfer situation for either Arch Manning. I do definitely think if Arch Manning does win the job, Quinn Edwards has a decent time or whatever, he will definitely transfer. I think Quinn Edwards would transfer.
Oh, yeah.
But I think Arch Manning,
he has to.
I'd be very, I just want to see, I don't know. I think it's a very interesting move by Arch Manning to go to Texas.